Happy Friday, it's DK back at you with another video here to talk about a couple player props I like for Friday's 11 game slate. If this is your first time watching, so I cover content for Prizepicks as well as NFL and NBA daily fantasy sports. If you guys are playing the NBA DFS slate, make sure to check out my video, uploaded that last night, breaking it down. Also, experimenting with some short form content. If you guys are into YouTube Shorts, did make a video talking about a couple player props I liked last night. So if you guys want to go check that one out, you can. And yeah, recapping the two plays yesterday, went 2 for 2. Was a little bit of a sweat there with Dinwiddie. A lot of blowouts last night too, but luckily Dinwiddie was able to go over before he got pulled. And then John Morant also was like, it's looking like a blowout, but the Magic thankfully came back, and Ja came back in the fourth, and he went over. So yeah, nice to not get screwed by blowouts. At least, we hit the props, and then the game blew out, which is fine. But all right, so we're actually going to talk about three props I like for today instead of the normal 2. Also, if you guys are looking for more in-depth content, you can check my Patreon link down below, whether it be for DFS or for Prizepicks. And if you're a first-time user for Prizepicks, you can use the code DKDFS. That will give you a 100% match up to $100. The first play here, I've been taking this a lot recently. It's Ben Simmons rebounds. Right now, it's set at 5.5, and we're going to take more than 5.5 rebounds here for Ben Simmons. So, taking a look at sportsbooks right now, the line is set at 5.5, but the juice is on the over. Right now, he's minus 130 to go over that mark. And, I've talked about this a bit, but, the Nets are running their rotation. They are basically staggering Nick Claxton and Ben Simmons minutes, which is really good for Ben Simmons. He's getting a lot of run at the 5. So if you take a look at the starting lineup, they started Royce, Ben Simmons, Kyrie, Claxton, and Durant. And Nick Claxton played the whole first quarter. Ben Simmons came out at the 9-minute mark and then came back in to start the second quarter and then played a majority of the second quarter there. So they're staggering his minutes with Claxton, which boosts his rebound appeal. Now, he didn't close, which is a little bit concerning, right? He only played a couple minutes there in the fourth quarter, but that doesn't mean he can't close, right? Ben Simmons, the minutes can fluctuate, but I think we're probably, as long as he doesn't get in foul trouble, he's probably going to see somewhere in the neighborhood of around like 25 minutes. I would say at minimum, and then could play more. Like there's games where he's closed, like he played 34 minutes here against Cleveland. So if you get one of those games where he plays like 30 plus minutes, this is like almost a guarantee to hit. If he plays those mid-20s minutes, I still think there's a decent chance he hits because he's going to be playing a decent amount still at the 5. And Ben Simmons is a good rebounder. Plus, if you look at his season average right now, they even limited his games to start. He's averaging about 8 rebounds a game. So for all those reasons, we're going to take more than 5.5 rebounds for Ben Simmons. The second one, we're going to go down to another rebound prop. Here, let's just search them so it's easier. We're going to go to Tyler Herro rebounds. Right now, that's set at 5. So we can take a look. I'll scroll down to Miami Heat and see where that is set. So if you take a look at DraftKings Sportsbook, the line is actually set at 5.5. So getting a half-point edge there is nice. And, Tyler Herro's a good rebounder, right? If you take a look at his season average, let's see, where is it? I'm just curious where he's at. He's averaging 6 rebounds a game, and he's just playing a ton of minutes. Like, he was awful last game shooting, and he still played 35 minutes. So you're probably getting some in the neighborhood of like 35 to 40 minutes from Herro. Again, he's a pretty good rebounder, and this game should stay competitive. It's about like a 2-point spread. So I think there's a good chance that he will go over. And look at projections too. A lot of projection sites across the industry have him for 6 rebounds. So a full point edge there, whereas sportsbooks, they have him at 5.5. So either way, again, I like more than 5 rebounds for Tyler Herro. And the final one, we're going to go to Chris Paul assist. And right now, I just think it's a little bit too low. He's set at 8.5 assists. We're going to take more than 8.5 assists here. Now, the last 5 bros are not going to like this, right? Only gone over 1 of 5. Who cares? It does not matter. Does not matter whatsoever. Taking a look at potential assists here for Chris Paul over here. I have it up. Where is it? Over the last 6 games, he's averaging about 20 potential assists a game. Now, you have to factor that in, too, that the Suns have been involved in a ton of blowouts of late. A ton of blowouts. Like, I don't even know, like, this, it's just been a weird run for Phoenix. They're either, like, blowing out teams or getting blown out, but this game should stay competitive. Like I said, it's like a 2-point spread, so I'm not super worried about a blowout. And also positive here, he played 40 minutes last game in regulation. Like, that is not something we have seen from Chris Paul at all this regular season. Now, I'm expecting him to play 40 minutes tonight, but that's like a positive that he can play those minutes. Like, looking at this New York Knicks game, 30 minutes here, massive blowout. This game against Toronto, stay competitive, 35 minutes, 12 assists. This game against Washington, 32 minutes, massive blowout. Memphis, 24 minutes, blowout. Denver, that game went to overtime. This game here, 25 minutes, blowout. So in a lot of competitive games, you are seeing him go over. This game should stay competitive. And again, the potential assist is good, but I think it would be even higher. Sorry, I have too many tabs open. I think this potential assist number would be higher if there wasn't so many blowouts recently. So also, we can take a look at Sportsbook, where DraftKings Sportsbook has it at, and right now it's frozen. Here, let me refresh this. Give that a second, but the juice is on the over at the moment. If this doesn't load, which it doesn't look like it's going to, well, I can tell you, you can trust me. The juice is on the over right now. It is 8.5, but it's favored to go over on DraftKings Sportsbook. So those are going to be the 3 picks for today, guys. We're going to take in Ben Simmons, more than 5.5 rebounds, Tyler Herro, more than 5 rebounds, and Chris Paul, more than 8.5 assists. So that's going to wrap it up for the video. Again, make sure to check out the YouTube Shorts. If you're playing NBA DFS, check out that video uploaded last night. Let's hope these picks hit again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you do enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe.